ingliz tilini o'rganish nimaga sizda bunaqa ko'p vaqt olayotganini, nimaga IELTS o'qish bunaqa qiyinligini va nimaga o'sha siz to'xtab qolgan baldan ko'tarila olmayotganingizni va qanaqa qilib siz o'zingizda o'zgarish sezishingiz mumkinligi haqida bilib olasiz inshaalloh. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, students. Today, inshallah, we are going to have another listening section and text analysis, inshallah, okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. I know I haven't been releasing this type of videos for a while because I had some other stuff to get over with. I will be trying as much as possible to continue this type of content, inshallah. As a reminder, I will kind of draw or paint a blueprint of this type of content, how it's going to be, what we're going to do, and how we're going to do it, inshallah, okay? So I'm going to be reading a text in English for you guys, and as you understand, I will be speaking mostly in English and will resort to Uzbek only when it's necessary, only when I don't have any other choice, okay? But for the most part, I will be speaking English, inshallah. So yeah, I will be reading the text non-stop, and then we will dive into analysis of it, okay? I will try to break it down for you guys as much as possible, as detailed as possible, the grammar, the vocabulary, the phrases, everything, inshallah, so that you leave this video having understood pretty much everything in the text, inshallah. Now, you will need to be at least pre-intermediate level in order to be able to understand what I'm saying here, inshallah, okay? But it won't hurt if you listen to this type of content, even if you're elementary or even beginner, actually, okay? So it won't hurt, but in order to be able to gain or acquire most benefit that you can, all the benefit that you can from this video, you should be at least pre-intermediate level, okay? And I would advise you to do as much listening as possible. Not only this, but other podcasts, listen to podcasts or other beneficial videos. And the main reason I'm doing this type of content, listening per se, is that some of you guys have asked me difficult questions. Like, if we're not supposed to be watching movies or listening to music, what should we watch then? And most of the times, my answer was podcast or beneficial videos on YouTube. And you can find plenty of those on YouTube online, not only on YouTube, but on other platforms as well. But I would like to produce my own product of listening, so to speak, just to benefit you guys, inshallah, with the permission of Allah. And whenever someone asks me this question, what should I listen to? I would directly, show them this playlist of mine on YouTube, inshallah, and, help them learn English without resorting to, movies or listening to music, which will hurt your iman, which will hurt your faith, right? So there are ways of learning the language without, hurting your iman, especially English language, because there are lots of resources. So lots of resources, you can resort to those without compromising your religion, inshallah, with the permission of Allah. So that's why I'm committed, inshallah, to releasing as many videos like these as possible, inshallah. So let's dive into the text and let's read the text from the beginning to the end and then dive into the analysis of it, okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Today's text, inshallah, is going to be about the importance of planning your day. Planning. That's essentially what the text is going to be about, planning. The importance of planning your day. Planning your day is an essential habit that can significantly enhance productivity and reduce stress. By organizing your tasks and time effectively, you can achieve more and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Firstly, creating a daily plan provides clarity and direction. When you know what needs to be done, you can prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. This prevents feeling overwhelmed by a chaotic to-do list and ensures important tasks receive the attention they deserve. Moreover, a structured plan helps manage time efficiently. Time management is a crucial skill that separates successful individuals from others. Scheduling tasks minimizes procrastination and ensures that every minute is utilized productively. This not only increases efficiency but also leaves room for breaks and leisure activities, which are vital for mental well-being. Furthermore, planning leads to better decision-making. outlining tasks in advance reduces the impulsive decisions and allows you to anticipate potential challenges. This foresight enables you to handle unexpected situations without derailing your schedule. Another significant benefit is the sense of accomplishment it brings. Checking off completed tasks boosts motivation and self-confidence, encouraging a cycle of productivity and achievement. Additionally, planning promotes a balanced lifestyle. By including time for personal activities such as exercise, hobbies, and socializing, you ensure that work does not consume your entire day. This balance is crucial for long-term happiness and preventing burnout. In conclusion, planning your day is a vital practice that can lead to increased productivity, better time management, improved decision-making, and more balanced lifestyle. By dedicating a few minutes each day to organize your tasks and schedule, you set yourself up for success. BaarakAllohu fiikum. That's the text that we're going to be dealing with today in this lesson, inshallah. Okay, for better productivity, I would advise you to listen to the text one more time and list the words that you definitely do not know, okay? That you do not understand, that you have a hard time understanding the context of it, what it means, and so on. And try to find them on your own, okay? Of course, this video, this type of content is going to be very easy to consume, very easy to understand, but as a teacher, I would like you to learn how to teach yourself, okay? And I implement this method a lot in my own classes, which is, for example, I teach students to self-study a lot, okay? You should not be always focusing on learning the language from someone else. Try to teach yourself, okay? Because English is, I guess, the easiest language to learn because, not the easiest language to learn, but in terms of resources. There are lots of resources to learn the language, which you can utilize. It's online, it's free, just like this, okay? So try to list out all the words that you did not understand from the text and try to find the definitions of those words, okay? On your own, without me helping you. Okay, I will definitely, of course, will go through all the words, all the grammar, inshallah, with the permission of Allah, inshallah. But still, try to do that on your own, okay, first. That's how you learn how to teach yourself something. It's not only, restricted to languages, by the way. It's about everything you learn. Try to be individual in your approach to learning things, first of all, okay? Then, if you cannot do better, if you cannot cope with the workload, then resort to asking for help from someone else. It's not bad, by the way. It's not bad asking for help. It's not bad. It's perfectly fine as long as you try to solve the problem on your own first, okay? That's call for the prayer, for Asr prayer. So I will quickly go to the Jama'ah, congregational prayer, and come back, inshallah, okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Asr namozga azon chaqirib qoldi, inshallah. Jamoatga borib, qaytib kelaman, inshallah, dars davom ettiramiz. Assalomu alaykum. Okay, where did I stop? Yeah, we were talking about self-studying and learning from a teacher, right? And by the way, there's one very, very important point about that, the way we learn, right? There are students who come to me and ask, okay, teacher, should I self-study the language or should I learn from a teacher? And the interesting part about learning from a teacher is, if you're learning from someone, it does not mean that you shouldn't self-study, okay? You should always self-study. If you're not studying with a teacher, you should self-study a lot more. That's a difference. If you're attending an educational center or, a school or institute, university, whatever, if you're taking classes from someone, you should definitely self-study as well. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't study the language or whatever you're studying on your own. You should definitely do that as well. But if you're not taking the classes from someone, you should study on your own a lot more. That's the difference, okay? So the rule of thumb is that if you're taking classes from a teacher, you should also self-study. It's a must. You shouldn't limit yourself to your teacher only, okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. It's very important. For example, the classes that you take from an educational center is about 4.5 hours per week. Per week, okay? Let's say it's 5 hours. 5 hours per week, it's very, very little. It's almost not it's definitely not enough to learn a language in a couple of years, okay? If you want to commit to learning English in a couple of years, you should be spending tens of hours per week, okay? And how do you do that? Education centers wouldn't, spare tens of hours just for you to learn the language. So you should definitely implement self-studying into your schedule, okay? Study with the teacher, go home and study twice as much on your own. Research, analyze, listenings, and so on, okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Okay, that's a very important part. I didn't want to, skip through it. So yeah. And by the way, this video, you watching this video and listening to my class is you self-studying. And this is also self-studying. Okay, BaarakAllohu fiikum. You are committing to learning the language outside of the curriculum that you are, enrolled in an education center, school, university, whatever. Okay, private classes. So yeah, keep on doing that, inshallah. All right, let's now dive into the text itself and, break it down. BaarakAllohu fiikum. The importance of planning your day. That's our title. Planning your day is an essential habit that can significantly enhance productivity and reduce stress. Okay, planning your day is an essential. What does essential mean? Essential means important. No, it means very important. Okay, essential means very important. Habit. I hope you know what habit means. Habit means the thing that you are accustomed to, or let's say the thing that you're accustomed to doing, okay? I have a habit of reading a book before going to bed. Really prefer not doom scrolling, okay? On Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is on social media. I don't like doom scrolling. And instead, I prefer reading a book, a chapter or two, before going to bed, okay? Sometimes the book turns out to be very interesting and I have a hard time sleeping, to be honest. But that's not a bad habit, right? Reading a book. That's what habit means. Something that you do regularly because you're accustomed to doing it, okay? Habit. All that can significantly means in a very high level, okay? High level, significantly. Enhance productivity. Here, what significantly means is, planning your day is essential habit. It's a very, very important habit, that can enhance productivity and reduce stress on a very high level, okay? On a very high level. Okay, productivity. You know what productivity is? Productivity is the amount of output per spent input, okay? For example, let's say you spent 5 hours in order to do something. Let's say learn how to ride a bike, okay? If you spend 5 hours how to ride a bike and your friend spent 3 hours how to ride a bike, your friend is more productive because he spent less input in order to get more output, okay? Or let's say you make 10 sentences in 10 minutes and your friend makes 20 sentences in 10 minutes. He's more productive than you because he is actually making twice as much output in the same input, okay? Productivity, samaradorlik. And reduce stress. Reduce, make something less. Reduce means decrease, okay? Decrease. Let's write that word down. Decrease. Tushirmoq, kamaytirmoq. So planning your day is an essential habit that can significantly enhance productivity and reduce stress. By organizing your tasks bu vazifalar, okay? Vazifalar, something that you do. Things that you should do, tasks. It's either given to you by someone else or you can give tasks to yourself. It doesn't matter. So by organizing your tasks and time effectively, you can achieve more and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Now, important part is what achieve. Achieve means to reach something, reach a goal, okay? You want to do something and you did it, you achieved it. BaarakAllohu fiikum, okay? With the help of Allah. Meaning, erishmoq. You can achieve, You remember what can means? It's being able to do something, right? Qila olmoq, erisha olmoq, erisha olasan, more, you can achieve more. Yani ko'proq narsaga erisha olasan, you can achieve more, okay? And maintain means to keep something in balance, okay? To keep something in balance. That's what essentially maintain means. So here it means maintain a healthy work-life balance. So you keep the work-life balance. Okay, you keep the work-life balance. And what's work-life balance? Work-life balance is a very, very important thing, my friend. For example, if you don't keep the work-life balance, you either are involved in your life matters a lot and you don't have time to work, or vice versa. You work a lot and you can't spare time for your children, for your wife, or for your husband, if you're a woman, and so on. Okay? So work-life balance is a very, very important thing. In some nations, societies are built so that they work in order to live, right? I work in order to be able to afford living, right? In order to be able to feed my family, buy food for my family, and put a roof above their, heads. That's a very funny expression. Anyway, to have a house, right? Or to, be able to pay for transportation, for education, for clothes, and so on. That's why I work, actually. Otherwise, I wouldn't actually want to work. Anyway, but some people actually, they live to work. They don't work to live. They live to work. Why? Why wouldn't they live to work? Because work is all they have. They don't have work-life balance. Okay? That's why work-life balance is very, very important. Some people would say they are married to their work, or they're married to their jobs. That's a very dangerous and stressful state to be in. I don't recommend that. But anyway, let's continue. So work-life balance is when you balance your work and life. You don't pay too much attention to either. Okay? You have your work done. Your family relationship is on a good state. BaarakAllohu fiikum. Achieve more and maintain to keep the balance. Okay? Keep the balance. BaarakAllohu fiikum. Healthy. You know what healthy means. Sog'lom. Okay? Firstly, creating a daily plan provides clarity and direction. What clarity means is, it's obvious to you, okay? It's not like, for example, let's say in the morning, I wake up and I don't know what to do. Okay, what should I do now? What should I do today? Do I have any tasks? Okay, so it's not clear to me, okay? It's not. If I have clarity, I wake up in the morning, okay, by 9 o'clock, I should have finished this and that. Or by the noon, I should be done with my homework, or I should be done with the YouTube content. I should have filmed all the content for today by the noon. That's clarity, okay? That's plan. Yani oydinlik, nima qilishni aniq bilish, clarity, okay? Clarity. Yani hamma narsa meni ko'zim oldida turibdi. Mana qilishim kerak. Ertalab uyg'onganimdan keyin bugun nima qilishim kerak edi o'zi, esimdan chiqib qoldi. That's not clarity, okay? So you should have clarity. First, creating a daily plan. Daily plan means every day. Okay? Daily means every day. So creating means, here in this context means writing, okay? Or typing. So creating a daily plan provides clarity. Sizga mana shu narsani taqdim etadi, beradi. It gives you clarity. We discuss what clarity means, and direction va yo'nalishni sizga aniqlab beradi, ya'ni taqdim etadi. Har kungi plan tuzish shu sizga aniqlik beradi, ya'ni sizga nima qilishingiz kerakligini aniq bilasiz va yo'nalishni beradi deb aytadi. Direction means yo'nalish, okay? It's where you're going. When you know what needs to be done, here we have needs to be done. It's type of a passive voice, okay? Passive voice, needs to be. So here, past participle. Remember the structure? To be and past participle. So when you know what needs to be done, siz nima qilinishi kerakligini bilganingizda deb aytyapti. When you know what needs to be done, you can prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. Okay, that's a very important word, prioritize. Prioritize means to have kind of a list where you list the tasks based on their importance, okay? That's prioritizing. And on the top of that list would be the most important thing that should be done ASAP, as soon as possible. Okay? For example, let's say on my priority list today would be making this content. Okay? That's the most important thing that I do today, inshallah, based on my work, in terms of my work. Okay? So the second priority would be, let's say, editing this video. Okay? Birinchidan eng muhim narsalar, ya'ni muhim narsalarni ajratib chiqish, sorting out what's important and not important in your list, task list or to-do list, if you will. Okay? That's prioritizing. And sometimes they say if you can't find time to do something, it means that you haven't prioritized it. It's not in your to-do list. Actually, you have time, but it's not in your to-do list and it's not in your priority list. That's what it essentially means when you don't have time to do something. It's not important enough for you to spare time for that task. Okay? Anyway, so you can prioritize tasks. Ya'ni o'zbekchada aytadigan bo'lsam, prioritize degani, ya'ni mana shu narsa muhim menga deb o'zingiz uchun belgilab olishingiz prioritize qilgan narsa bo'ladi. Tushunarlimi? Misol uchun, mana bugun men ertalab turdimda, mana shu videoni olishni o'zimga prioritet qilib qo'ydim. Ya'ni eng muhim narsa. Bugun qilishim kerak bo'lgan ishlardan. Bugun YouTube'ga bitta video listening va text analysis olishim kerak deb eng muhim qilishim kerak bo'lgan narsa mana shu bugun deb o'zimga o'zim prioritize qilib qo'ydim mana shu narsani. Tushunarli? Mana shu prioritize bo'ladi. So you can prioritize tasks. Let's read the sentence from the beginning. When you know what needs to be done, nima qilinish kerakligini bilganingizda, ya'ni bugun men mana shuni qilishim kerak, spiska tuzib olganingizda o'zingizga, you can prioritize tasks. Siz o'sha eng muhimini ajratib olishingiz mumkin based on their importance, ularni muhimliligiga qarab turib. So now we learn another very important word, based on. Based on something. Based on something means depending on it. Depending on something. Based on something, depending on something. Nimadirga suyanib turib, yoki mashinadan kelib chiqib, mana shu yaxshi tushadi. Nimadandir kelib chiqib, nimadir qilish. So here we're saying you can prioritize tasks. Nimadir muhim qilib ajratib olishingiz mumkin. Nimadan kelib chiqib, uni muhimliligidan kelib chiqib. Mana uni qanchalik muhimliligidan va qanchalik tez bajarilishi kerakligidan kelib chiqib, based on uni kelib chiqib, siz uni shu muhim deb o'zingizga belgilab olishingiz mumkin. Prioritize degani, ya'ni based on degani nimadandir kelib chiqib, nimadir qilish degan frazda ishlatiladi bu. Based on. Mana ham aytaman. You can prioritize tasks. Siz ishlarni muhim qilib o'zingizga belgilab olishingiz mumkin. Ularni qanchalik tez bajarilishi kerakligidan va ularni qanchalik muhimligidan kelib chiqib. So urgency means how fast or how soon something needs to be done. For example, let's say an accident happened on the road, car accident, let's say, and it's an urgency. You know, the people who got into the accident need to be taken to the hospital. That's an urgent thing to do. Okay, that's very urgent because they might lose their lives. They might, be seriously injured or something, and so on. So that's urgency. Okay, but let's say I'm hungry. I'm not starving, but I'm hungry. And if my wife is looking after my daughter, and I ask her to prepare something for me, and she asks me, okay, is it urgent? Can I first put our baby to sleep and then prepare the food for you? And I said, yeah, it's not urgent. It's not an urgency. You can first put our daughter to sleep and then prepare the food for me. Or I can do it myself, inshallah. Okay? So I'm not that bad of a husband, inshallah. Anyway, importance muhimlik degani. Important degani muhim, importance muhimlik. This prevents feeling overwhelmed, another good word, by a chaotic to-do list and ensures important tasks receive the attention they deserve. Anyway, the prevent means not letting something happen. Not letting something happen. Okay? For example, if I prevent fire, I would be a hero, probably, but no one would know about it. Anyway, pajarni oldini olmoq, ya'ni prevent degani oldini olmoq, yeah? Feeling overwhelmed. So what does overwhelmed mean? Overwhelmed is synonymous to burned out. Burnt out, okay? What does that mean? Overwhelmed means you have too many tasks, You're juggling too many things and you feel overwhelmed because, you think that you cannot do any of them because it's too much for you. You feel stressed. You feel, there's too much on your shoulder to bear. So you feel overwhelmed. That's what it essentially means. Ya'ni sizni bo'yningizga, yelkangizga, ya'ni bo'yinga emas, yelkangizga slishkom ko'p vazifalar to'planib ketdi-da, ko'payib ketgandan hech qaysini qilolmay qolasiz. Mana shu narsa overwhelmed bo'ladi, tushunarli? For example, let's say my current state, I would definitely feel overwhelmed if I were, let's say, in my 18s or 17s, let's say, for example. I now have to take care of my family, live in a foreign country. My source of income is not stable. The documentation here is very hard. Documentation stuff, getting permanent residence, the accommodation stuff is very, very complicated. What else? Yeah, I really miss my family, my parents, my brother, and so on. I really, really miss my neighborhood as well in Tashkent, and so on. So I have so many, alhamdulillah, so many issues to deal with, so many problems to deal with. So I would say if I were, let's say 18 or 17 or 16, I would say, oh, it's too much for me. I feel overwhelmed. It's too many problems. I don't know how to deal with them. So I'm stressed. That's overwhelmed. Okay? That's overwhelmed. Or burned out. Yani ko'p narsa yuklanib tashalsa overwhelmed his qiladi o'zini. So this prevents feeling overwhelmed. So planning your day or daily planning prevents feeling overwhelmed. Feel means his qilmoqi, o'zingizni mana shunaqa his qilishingizni oldin oladi. So this prevents feeling overwhelmed by a chaotic to-do list. Chaotic. What does chaotic means? Chaotic actually means messy, беспорядочный, betartib, tartibsiz. Tushunarli? Mana chaotic degani. Chaotic to-do list bu qilishingiz kerak bo'lgan ishlarni spiskasi, qilishingiz kerak bo'lgan spiska. O'sha betartib u yoqdan bu yoqdan bo'lib yotganini mana shu narsadan siz overwhelmed bo'lib qolishingizni oldini oladi deb aytyapti. Planning yoki prioritizing. Ya'ni sizda 10 ta qilishingiz kerak bo'lgan ish borda, voy, qachon qilaman bularni hammasini? When am I gonna complete all these tasks? Do I even have enough time to do this? Subhanallah deb o'tirasiz. Prioritizing keladi. Prioritizing, okay. So, let's take this one. This is the most important of all. So let's put it to the top. Okay, this one is not as important. I can do it, or nothing's going to happen if I don't do it. So it's the least important. Eng kam muhim. It's to the bottom, okay? It goes to the bottom, and this is fairly important. So it's the second on the list. That one is the third. So now you have a list based on their importance, the priority list based on their importance and urgency. Okay? So this prevents you from feeling what? Overwhelmed by a chaotic. Now your to-do list is not chaotic. It's organized, okay? And ensures important tasks. Ensure degani ishonch komil qiladi yoki mana shu narsa bo'lishiga garantировать qiladi, как будто mana shu narsa tushunarli? Garantировать qiladi mana shu narsani. Nimadir garantировать qiladi yoki mana shu narsaga katta ehtimol bilan erishishga olib keladi. Ensures important tasks, muhim vazifalar, receive the attention. Receive, what does receive mean? Receive means to get, acquire. Okay? Qabul qilmoq, olmoq. The attention they deserve. Ya'ni aytyaptiki, shu prioritetlarni ajratib chiqish, eng muhim, eng kam muhimroq mana shu narsalarga ajratib chiqish, ya'ni vazifalarni. Mana shu narsa sizni betartib spiskadan overwhelmed o'zingizni his qilishingizni oldini oladi va muhim vazifalar o'ziga loyiq bo'lgan e'tiborni olishiga garantiya beradi deb aytmoqchiman. Ya'ni ba'zi vazifalarga katta e'tibor berish kerak. Spiskadagi. Ba'zilarga unchalik e'tibor bermasangiz ham hech narsa o'zgarmaydi. Ya'ni o'sha e'tibor berish kerak bo'lganlari o'ziga o'sha loyiq e'tiborni olishini garantировать qiladi deb aytmoqchiman. BaarakAllohu fiikum. They receive the attention they deserve. So this is the sentence. I assume you are familiar with the present simple tense. So far I believe we have only read sentences in present simple, right? Okay, let's continue. Deserve loyiq bo'lmog'i. Deserve is to be worth. Okay, moreover, a structured plan helps manage time efficiently. So Structured means it has a structure to it, okay? It's not chaotic, it's not messy, it's structured. Everything is compartmentalized and so on. Nothing is misplaced. This is structured. Time-wise as well. Structured plan helps manage time efficiently. Means everything is time-bound. Time-bound. Time-bound means something starts at a certain time and ends or finishes at a certain time, okay? That's structured plan. That's a structured plan. So a structured plan helps manage time efficiently. Vaqtingizni to'g'ri taqsimlashga, ya'ni effektivni taqsimlashga yordam beradi deb aytyapti. Time management is a crucial skill that separates successful individuals from others. Important. Time management, vaqtni taqsimlash, is a crucial is another word for very, very important. Essential, crucial, and so on, okay? Crucial skill, judayam muhim mahorat, tushunali? It's a crucial skill that separates, ajratmoq, separates successful individuals, muvaffaqiyatli odamlardan kim ajratadi? Boshqalarni ajratib qo'yadigan nima ekan? Mahorat ekan. Nima u mahorat? Time management. Vaqtni taqsimlab olish, taqsimlab bilish. Muvaffaqiyatli odamlar vaqtini taqsimlay oladi. Misol uchun duch kelgan narsani, bo'pti o'shan qilamiz, bo'pti o'shan qilamiz. Mana qilish kerak, bo'pti buni tashlaymiz, mana qilib olamiz. Bunaqa qilmay, plan bo'yicha qiladi hammasini. Muvaffaqiyatli odamlar tushunali? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Scheduling, individual degani, ya'ni shaxs degan ma'noda ham tarjima qiladi. People, why didn't it say people? Why individuals? Individuals is synonymous with person, shaxs, okay? Synonimichny, synonimga o'xshaydi. Individual is more formal word. Scheduling tasks minimizes procrastination and ensures that every minute is utilized productively. Okay, now we have a couple of very important words that you should learn and memorize and make sentences to, by the way, which I will inshallah mention in the end. Scheduling means, what it means actually is basically planning or making a timetable, okay? So jadval tuzib chiqish scheduling deyiladi. Scheduling tasks minimizes procrastination. Procrastination is what? Putting something off, or delaying doing something just because you're lazy or you're just not in the mood, you don't feel like it, and so on. That's procrastination. Procrastination is a thief of success, okay? Don't procrastinate. Procrastination, o'zbekchada bu nimadir vaqtni cho'zirish, nimadir qilishingiz kerak edi, vaqt cho'zirasiz, sal keyin qilaman deb procrastinate qilasiz. Mana procrastination deyiladi. Siz shu narsani o'sha qadar vaqt bilan belgilab qo'yish minimalizировать qiladi deb aytyapti. Ya'ni minimumga olib tushib qo'yadi mana shu narsani. Vaqt cho'za olmaysiz chunki yaqinda bu ishni qilishingiz vaqti o'tib ketib qoladi yaqinda. For example, it's like praying, right? Praying is time bound, which means there is a start and the end of a specific prayer time. Ya'ni misol uchun asr namozini boshlanishi bor, tugash vaqti bor. Asr chiqib ketadi, ma'lum bir vaqtdan keyin asr vaqti tugaydi. Uje boshqa namoz vaqti kiradi. To'g'ri? Mana shu time bound deyiladi. So procrastinate qilmaslikka olib keladi mana shu narsa deb aytyapti. Tushunarli? Hozir vaqt tugab qoladi, vaqt tezroq qilib olay deb anaqa qilasiz. Tushunarli? Hop, scheduling. Mana shu scheduling jadval tuzish, vazifalarni jadvalini tuzish, scheduling tasks minimizes procrastination and ensures va boyaga o'xshab garantiya qiladiki that every minute is utilized productively. Every single minute, every single 60 seconds they are utilized is synonymous with used productively, samarali ishlatilganini garantiya qiladi deb tushunarli har bitta minutda. This not only increases efficiency, bu sizni effektivligingizni, samarangizni nafaqat oshiradi deyapti, but also leaves room for breaks and leisure activities which are vital for mental well-being. So, but also leaves room for breaks. What does leave room mean? Leave room means, ya'ni mana narsalarga bo'sh joy qoldiradi. Bo'sh joy qayerda qoldiradi? Siz jadvalingizda. When you're not scheduling, when you're not planning your day out, it's so chaotic that you don't know when you're going to rest, when you're going to have, time for your friends, for your family, for sleeping sometimes even, right? You don't know when things are going to happen throughout your day. That's problematic. BaarakAllohu fiikum. So if you are scheduling your day out, this gives you opportunity to always know in advance when you're going to rest, when you're going to, take a walk with your family, when you're going to, play with your daughter or whatever, read a book, and so on. Leisure activities. Leisure activities are activities that you do in your free time, okay? So break is, pause. So you stop doing whatever you're doing and you take a break. So you relax, you chill a little bit, you kick back and, take a snack or something. That's a break. So leaves room for breaks. Leave room for something. Nimalarga bo'sh joy qoldirish uchun. It doesn't necessarily have to be space wise. Ya'ni joy deganda aynan mana shunaqa joy bo'lishi shart emas. Hozir aytganimizdek jadvalda menga ozgina bo'sh joy ajratib qo'ysangiz bo'ladi-ku, to'g'rimi o'rtog'ingizga? Misol uchun keyingi hafta nima qilsa, dushanbadan yakshanbagacha plan qilib qo'yganman, ishlarim bor desa, menga ozgina joy ajratib qo'ya olasanmi planlaringda, ya'ni jadvalingda deb aytsa bo'ladi-ku. Mana shunaqa. Leave room. Mana shunaqa ma'noda ham ishlatsa bo'ladi, tushunarli? Leave room for someone. Va hokazo. Rostagazim joy ma'nosida ham ishlatsa bo'ladi. Misol uchun, let's say the table is almost full. Stol polni to'lib ketdi desa, leave some room for the apples. Ana olmalarga ham ozgina bo'sh joy qoldirgin deb aytadi. Misol uchun, tushunarli? Ya'ni bo'sh joy qoldirman, leave room for deganni har xil ma'noda ishlatsa, abstrakt ma'noda ham ishlatsa bo'ladi, ya'ni fizический ma'noda ham ishlatsa bo'ladi. By the way, room does not always mean, room where people, do stuff. Ya'ni room degani faqat xona degan ma'no bo'lmaydi. Sometimes room means empty space. Bo'sh joy ma'noni ham bildiradi, tushunarli? So leisure activities, the stuff that you do in your free time, which are vital for your mental well-being. Vital means, again, very, very important. It's very, very, very important. Sometimes it's a matter of life and death. That's how important it is. Okay? Vital degani o'ta muhim degani. Ya'ni bir xilda o'lim va hayot masalasi bo'lgandek muhim. Vital. So having free time activities or leisure activities or taking a break from your work, from stress is vital for your mental well-being, your emotional state. Okay? Mental well-being is your emotional state. Ya'ni emotsional holatingiz uchun muhim bu narsa. Ozgina pauzalar olish, bo'sh vaqtingizda qiladigan ishlaringizni qilishingiz, ya'ni maza qilish uchun, ozgina stress chiqarish uchun. For example, what I do in my leisure time is spending time with my wife and my daughter. We take a walk on the street. We do some shopping, buy some little stuff, or let's say I talk with my parents on the phone. That's my leisure activity sometimes. Or we watch some beneficial YouTube videos with my wife. So that's what my leisure activity. It mostly involves my family members. I don't know why, but I enjoy spending time with my family members. That's why, maybe. I don't know. So that's mental well-being. Let's continue. Furthermore, planning leads to better decision-making. Okay, decision-making, I assume that you know what it is. Decision-making is basically the process of making decisions. Okay, deciding what to do. Okay, deciding what to do. That's decision-making. Qaror qabul qilish. Furthermore, degani undan tashqari degani, ya'ni planning leads to better decision-making. Lead to means to results in. Basically, that's what it means. Okay, results in results in. Ya'ni planирование, planlashtirish yaxshiroq qaror qabul qilishga olib keladi. Olib kelmoq. Leads to means olib kelmoq in Uzbek. Outlining tasks in advance. Outlining degani belgilab chiqish. Mana bu narsani qilib chiqishim kerak. Outlining. That's okay. Okay. Outlining tasks in advance. In advance means beforehand. Beforehand. So in advance means beforehand. Okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Outlining tasks, shu vazifalarni belgilab chiqish oldindan. In advance means oldindan. In advance reduces impulsive decisions. So impulsive decisions is the opposite of planned decisions. Okay? Impulsive means impulsively. Ya'ni hamma shaq qilish kerak ekan. Bo'pti, shunaqa qila qoldim. Nima bo'lib qoldimi? Nima qila qoldim? These are impulsive decisions. Okay? You should avoid impulsive decisions as much as possible because you're not thinking through. You're not thinking through the process. There might be other more optimal decisions that you might have missed because of stress, because of urgency, and so on. So in order not to be in a situation where we have to decide impulsively, You should do what? You should outline tasks in advance. Oldindan belgilab qo'yishingiz kerak. Nima qilishingiz kerak, qanaqa qilishingiz kerakligini, shtobi shunaqa holatda bo'lib qolmangki, joyida qaror qabul qilish kerak bo'lib qolish yaxshi emas bu narsa. Tushunarli? Joyida qaror qabul qilish kerak bo'lib qolmasin. Oldindan hamma narsani Allohningiz bilan tir-tir qilib belgilab chiqing. Mana shunaqa qilaman, bundan keyin bunaqa qilaman, bundan keyin bunaqa qilaman inshaalloh deb belgilab chiqsangiz, keyin impulsivniy qaror qabul qilishingizga olib kelmaydi inshaalloh. And allows you to anticipate potential challenges. Mana, this is very important as well. This is essential. Allows you to do something. Okay, let's learn this phrase. Allow someone to do something. Allow someone to do something means they give the opportunity to do something. They give opportunity to someone to do something. For example, if I allow you, let's say these videos allow you to explore texts more deeply or analyze texts more deeply. So allow doesn't always mean okay, do it. Or ruxsat bermoq degani emas har doim allow. Okay, allow o'zi ruxsat bermoq degani, but not always, har doim emas. Here it means giving the opportunity to do something. Ya'ni nimadir qilishga imkoniyat bermoq. Tushunarli? Ijozat bermoq. Imkoniyat bermoq deylik. So it allows you to anticipate potential challenges. Anticipate means expect. Synonym of expect. What does expect mean? Kutmoq. Potential challenges. Potential means it's very likely that it's going to happen. That's what potential means. It's very likely. There's a very high, statistical likelihood or something that it's going to happen. That's potential, okay? Potential challenges. Challenges, it's difficulties basically, or obstacles, hardships, and so on. Challenges, qiyinchiliklar, challenge. So this challenges you in order to progress and so on. So katta ehtimol bilan sodir bo'ladigan qiyinchiliklarni kutishga yordam beradi. Ya'ni kutishga degani kutib o'tirasiz, mana shunaqa bo'ladi yaqinda. Mana shu qiyinchilik keladi deb o'tirish emas. Bo'lsa kutish deganda bu yerda oldindan mana shu narsalarni kelsa kerak, mana shu qiyinchiliklar bo'ladi, mana shu bo'lib qolishi mumkin deb oldindan Allohningiz bilan ehtimol qila olasiz agar oldindan hamma narsani belgilab chiqsangiz, mana shundan keyin bunaqa qilaman, bundan keyin bunaqa qilaman, mana bundan keyin mana shunaqa qiyinchilikga duch kelishim mumkin deb o'ylashingiz mumkin. Mana shu narsaga keyin oldindan tayyorlanishni boshlaysiz. To'g'risatdan bo'lib qolmaydi hamma narsa Allohningiz bilan, tushunarli? Potential degani yana nima degani ekan? Katta ehtimol bilan bo'ladigan degani. Katta ehtimol bilan sodir bo'ladigan degani potential degani, tushunarli? By the way, potential has another meaning. For example, let's say this kid has a potential. This kid has a potential. Bu bolani katta potensiali bor deganda, katta uni kelajagida katta narsalarga erishishga imkoniyati bor degan ma'noda bo'ladi, tushunarli? Potensiali bor desa, o'zbek tilida ham shu aytamiz, potensial bor bo'ladi, mana shu bolani deb aytsa, katta narsalarga erishishga inshaalloh imkoniyati bor. Mana shu bolada nimadir borda ichida potensialli bo'lishi bola deb aytgandagi ham ishlatsa bo'ladi, tushunarli? High potential. O'zbek tilida, ingliz tilida ham shunaqa ishlatiladi, rus tilida ham yani. У него есть очень большой потенциал, deydi-ku, rus tilida ham misol uchun. Hop. This foresight enables you to handle unexpected situations without derailing your schedule. Mana foresight degani prognoz. Ya'ni ruschasiga prognoz bo'ladi, o'zbekchasiga prognoz degani kelajakda nima bo'lishini ehtimoli. Tushunarli? Allohningiz bilan kelajakda nimadir bo'lishi, bunaqaqa bo'ladi inshaalloh deb o'ylasangiz, o'sha foresight bo'ladi. This foresight mana shu narsa ehtimol, mana shu kelajak haqidagi ehtimol, this foresight enables you to handle. Mana qaranglar, yana bitta kelyapti. Enable someone to do something. Xuddi boyagi allow someone to do something. Mana o'sha xuddi bir xil. Nimadir qilishga imkoniyat bermoq degani, tushunarli? Allow someone to do something yoki enable someone to do something, nimadir qilishga imkoniyat bermoq. Ya'ni bu ehtimol handle degani, handle means to manage something, okay? Handle means to manage or to deal with something in a positive way. In a positive way to handle, okay? So, for example, if I'm handling a group of students, that means I'm dealing with them and I'm managing the students. I don't have problems with them, okay? That's what handling means. Amallamoq yoki boshqara olmoq yoki o'sha narsani nimadir qila olmoq degan ma'noda keladi, tushunarli? Misol uchun, can you handle this task desa, mana shu vazifani uddasidan chiqa olasanmi, mana shu vazifani amalga olasanmi degan ma'noda handle. Tushunarli? Amalga olmoq, uddasidan chiqmoq va hokazo. Hop, mana shu ehtimol sizda bo'lsa, this foresight mana shu ehtimol sizga imkoniyat beradi. Unexpected situations, kutilmagan hodisalar, kutilmagan situatsiyalarni, ya'ni kutilmagan situatsiyalarni amallashga, ya'ni o'sha kutilmagan situatsiyalardan dovdirab qolmaslikka deyapti, handle deyapti. Tushunarli? Handle degani bu yerda handle means that you don't have problems dealing with this thing. Okay? That's what handle means. You don't get overwhelmed, you don't feel overwhelmed by this, by unexpected situations. Remember? Feel overwhelmed. You don't feel overwhelmed. You think, okay, I can do this, inshallah. That's what handling means. And you can do it, and you do it. That's what handling means. Okay? So, handling, shu kutilmagan situatsiyalarni o'z qo'lingizga olib amalla olasiz. Inshallah amallashga imkon beradi. Without derailing your schedule. Derailing your schedule means to, getting off the rails of your schedule. Let's say this is your schedule and you are, going sideways. This is your schedule going straight, but you are going sideways. That's what derailing is. Ya'ni plandan tashqariga chiqib ketib qolyapsiz, schedule, ya'ni jadvalingizdan tashqariga chiqib ketib qolmasdan o'sha kutilmagan situatsiyalarni amallashga sizga imkon beradi. O'sha nimalar? Ehtimollar, kelajak haqidagi ehtimollar. Bashorat degim kelmayapti, to'g'risini aytsam. Oldindan bashorat qila olmaymiz hech narsani. Va hokazo. Anyway, so this foresight enables you to handle unexpected situations without derailing your schedule. Bu ehtimollar sizni jadvalingizdan tashqariga chiqmagan holda, without derailing, tashqariga chiqmagan holda bu kutilmagan holatlarni amallashga imkon beradi deb aytayapti. Another significant benefit is the sense of accomplishment it brings. Yana bitta degan ma'noda kelyapti. Another is one more. Another means one more, okay? Another significant. Significant, remember what significant means? Very important, on a high level, remember? Another very important benefit. Benefit is the fruit that you reap from your hard work, let's say. Or not necessarily hard work. Benefit is something that, is advantageous to your cause or to you. Okay? Fayda. Benefit is fayda. So another significant benefit is the sense of accomplishment it brings. Sense of accomplishment means feeling of achievement. That's what it means. Okay? Feeling, hissiyot of achievement. Erishganlik it brings. Olib keladigan. Ya'ni, yana bitta o'ta muhim foyda shuki, u narsa, ya'ni scheduling, ya'ni planning, u olib keladigan erishganlik hissiyoti. Nimagadir erishdim, nimadir qoyillatdim yoki bitirdim shu narsani degan hissiyot. That's what it means, okay? So, when you're taking off, you're checking off the to-do list, that's so satisfying, don't you think? That is so satisfying to do. You have completed a task, or you have completed all the tasks for your day, and you feel so satisfied. You feel so, accomplished, because you have done everything you planned to do. I mean, that is happiness. By the way, I have heard this quote somewhere on the internet that stress actually doesn't come from not being able to do something. Stress comes from not doing something that you are able to do. Okay? Isn't that interesting? So if you're stressed, if you feel stressed, that's probably not because you can't do something. It's probably because you're not doing something that you can do. So make a to-do list and prioritize stuff that you should do based on the importance and urgency, and then decide or determine if you are doing the most important thing that you should be doing. Okay? BaarakAllohu fiikum. Maybe that's how you can do away with stress with the help of Allah. So we translated the sentence, right? Checking off completed tasks boosts motivation and self-confidence, encouraging a cycle of productivity and achievement. Okay, what checking off means is, for example, let's say you have a list of things to do, to do this. And checking off is essentially going like this. This is checking off, okay? this is so satisfactory. Really, I really like doing that. Okay, I have completed this. Done. Done. That's checking off. So checking off completed tasks, bitirilgan vazifalarni, okay? Checking off the things that you have completed, done, finished, checking off those. Boosts means, increases dramatically. Boosts increases dramatically. Katta bilan oshirib yuboradi, katta miqdorda oshirib yuboradi. Motivation. So motivation, you know what motivation is. And self-confidence. Self-confidence is, your belief that you can do something with the help of Allah, of course. Belief that you can complete a task or do something. That's self-confidence. Basically, it's what saying like, oh, inshallah, I can do it. That's self-confidence, okay? O'ziga ishonch. Encouraging, ya'ni undamoq. Mana shu narsaga undash, ya'ni. Encouraging a cycle. Cycle means this. That's a cycle, for example. That's a cycle, okay? And cycle. Encouraging a cycle of productivity and achievement. Ya'ni, samaradorlik va erishuvlar siklini undaydi mana shu narsa deb aytyapti. Undab, mana shu narsaga undab, ya'ni, for example, when you get a sense of accomplishment, you want to do it more. That's a dopamine rush, okay? That's a positive dopamine. Yaxshi dopamin. When you complete a task, your brain automatically produces dopamine chemicals, and you want to get it more. You want to complete another task. Another achievement, another accomplishment, another productive day, and so on, okay? That's a cycle, okay? Wow, that's a very good feeling, dopamine. Okay, I got it from, completing tasks, checking off tasks. Okay, I want to do it more tasks. Okay, I'm going to complete this task. Okay, let's get to work. Blah, blah, blah. You've done the work, checking off, another dopamine rush. So getting dopamine rush from positive things is a very good thing. Okay? You can use dopamine for your own benefit. Doing this, checking off completed tasks. That kind of might sound very simple or mundane, but still, it's a thing. It's a very important thing to implement in your life. Getting high, so to speak, from positive things. Okay? Not from Instagram, not from doom scrolling, not from pornography, not from music, not from movies, not from, having girlfriends or boyfriends. No, from positive things, from self-development, from reading a good book, let's say, from, praying, and so on, from learning a language like this. BaarakAllohu, okay? Anyway, let's continue. All right, we're getting closer and closer to the end, so bear with me, inshallah. Additionally, planning promotes a balanced lifestyle. Additionally means moreover, furthermore, and so on. Planning promotes a balanced lifestyle. So promote here means it encourages you to have a balanced lifestyle, okay? Planning encourages. It kind of pushes you to have a balanced lifestyle, pushes you. So when you plan everything out, it's almost impossible to have imbalanced life, okay? It's almost impossible to have imbalanced life unless you have planned your day like that, okay? So it promotes balanced lifestyle. Balanced lifestyle, remember? Balanced lifestyle, work-life balance, by including time for personal activities such as exercise, hobbies, and socializing. You ensure that work does not consume your entire day. So by including time for personal activities, so you spare some amount of time for your personal activities. For example, if you like skiing, you go skiing. If you like swimming, you go to the swimming pool. Let's say if you like working out, you go to the gym, and so on. Personal activities, okay? Such as exercise, you hear? Exercising, hobbies like reading or cooking, and socializing, or, hanging out with your friends, and so on. By doing that, by sparing time, by allocating time for your social activities or, leisure activities, you ensure that work does not consume your entire day. Consume. What does consume mean? Iste'mol qilib tashlaydi yoki yeb qo'yadi. Garantirovать qilyapsizki, inshaalloh, ishingiz siz butun kuningizni yeb qo'ymayotganiga. Got it? Sometimes we work so hard that we forget about our family, our friends, our prayer sometimes. May Allah forbid, prayer is the most important. So because what? Because your job, your work, it consumes your entire day. All you think about throughout the day is your work. That's not a balanced lifestyle, okay? In order for you to have a balanced lifestyle, you should plan your day, okay? Plan and schedule your day out, make things time bound, schedule the tasks and so on. Now, this balance is crucial for long-term happiness and preventing burnout. Again, we have some words. This balance is crucial. Crucial, we learned that it means very, very important. This balance is crucial for long-term happiness. What is long-term happiness? What's long-term? If there's a word like long-term, there's got to be a short-term as well, right? Short-term. So short-term and long-term, these two phrases, they refer to time, okay? Long-term means which will continue for a long time in the future. Short-term, this means it's gonna, go on for like maybe a short period of time and that's it. And it will end. Long-term means for years to come. For years to come. Short-term is the opposite. Let's say long-term happiness for me in this life, in this dunya, let's say, is, being able to spend as much time learning the religion, spending time with my wife and my children, maybe with my parents, and being able to, stop working anytime I want. Okay? That's long-term happiness for me. Uzoq kelajakdagi xursandchilik bor, yaqin kelajakdagi xursandchilik. Uzoq kelajakdagi long-term happiness, uzoq kelajakdagi xursandchilik men uchun uzoq davom etish xohlaydigan kelajak xursandchiligim men uchun nima? Xohlagan vaqtim ishlash to'xtatib bo'ldi. Davayt bugun dam olamiz deb любой payt ayta olishim, mana oilam bilan vaqt o'tkaza olishim, ayolim bilan, ota-onam bilan, farzandlarim bilan, for example, right? And let's say ishlash to'xtatib bo'ldi, men bu yoqqa ishlamayman, faqat ilm olaman. For example, like this, right? This is long-term happiness. What's short-term happiness? Qisqa vaqt davomidagi xursandchilik nima? Eating pizza today. Misol uchun, bugun pizza yegim kelyapti, mana shu meni xursand qiladi misol uchun. Lekin boyagidagi uzun davom etadigan xursandchiligim yo'q. Bitta yeyman, xursand bo'laman, bo'ldi, yaxshi bo'ldi, hammasi zo'r. Bo'ldi. Tushunali? Yoki aytaylik, for example, dengizga chiqib kelib o'sha yerda borib ozgina aylanib, xursand bo'lib, qaytib kelish bo'ldi. This is short-term happiness. Long-term happiness is different, okay? Mana shunaqa. Long-term is short-term. And what? Preventing burnout. Preventing burnout is also very important, okay? Essential in our life. Not many people know what burnout is actually. Burnout is a state when you feel overwhelmed. Remember? I told you what overwhelmed is. Overwhelmed is when you have too many tasks which you don't believe you can complete at any given time. So you feel stressed, depressed, and so on because you're juggling too many things. Again, this phrase is coming up again. So preventing burnout. Burnout is a very bad state to be in. I've been there. Believe me, you don't want to be there, okay? Burnout o'zbekchasiga, ya'ni silishkim ko'p narsa bo'yningizga osilib qo'ygan, ko'p narsa qilishingiz kerak bo'lganidan hech qaysini qila olmayapsiz, stressga tushib qolib, depressiyaga tushib qolasiz. Mana shu burnout bo'ladi, tushunali? Burnout. To be in a state of burnout. So mana shu narsani ham oldini oladi deb aytayapti. Oldini olishga garantiya qiladi deb aytayapti, tushunali? Yoki what is crucial for muhim. Oldini olish uchun juda ham muhim deb aytdi. Mana shu balance. Last paragraph. In conclusion, ya'ni shu xulosa qilib aytadigan bo'lsa, in conclusion, in summary, planning your day is a vital practice that can lead to increased productivity, better time management, improved decision making, and a more balanced lifestyle. So planning your day is vital. Vital. Remember what vital is? Vital is very, very, very important. So if you list out all the words that we have learned in terms of importance. So you have important, you have essential, you have crucial, you have vital. Okay, vital, it delivers the most importance. Okay, meaning of most importance. So it's vital practice. Practice means something that you do regularly. Okay, practice, vital practice that can lead to increased productivity. Again, lead to, olib kelmoq, result in. Increased productivity, you know, level up. Your productivity is leveling up. Oshadi. Samaradorlik oshgan samaradorlik olib keladi. Better time management. So you're managing your time better. Basically, ya'ni vaqtingizni yaxshiroq taqsimlashga. Improved decision making. Improved means, again, yaxshilangan degani improved degani tushunarli? Improved. Yaxshilangan decision making, qaror qabul qilish. And a more balanced lifestyle va balansirованный, ya'ni balans qilingan hayot tarziga olib keladi deyapti. By dedicating a few minutes each day. Dedicate, what does dedicate mean? You're sparing some time for something. Sparing. You're allocating. Okay, this is only for this. Okay? This is only for that. So you're sparing or dedicating. Ajratib qo'yish yoki bag'ishlash. Okay? Nimalarga bag'ishlab qo'yasiz mana shu narsani. Mana shu vaqtim, mana shu ertaga soat 5 dan 8 gacha mana shu narsaga bag'ishlab qo'ydim o'sha vaqtimni. So by dedicating a few minutes each day to organize your tasks and schedule har kuni mana shu narsa bir necha minutlarni har kuni bir qancha minutni vazifalaringizni jadvallashtirib chiqib va organizovat qilishga, jadvallashtirib tartiblab chiqishga ajratish bilan you set yourself up for success. Set yourself up for something degani o'zingizni mana shu narsaga olib kelib qo'yapsiz degani tushunarli? O'zingizni muvaffaqiyatga Allohningiz bilan olib kelib qo'yapsiz. So you are leading yourself to success. That's what it means. Okay, you're setting yourself up. More often than not, this you're setting yourself up for something is used in a negative connotation, but here it's used in a positive one. So you can use it in positive as well, no problem. So set yourself up for something means to lead yourself for something. Tushunarli? Nimalarga olib kelib o'zingizni muvaffaqiyatga olib kelib qo'yapsiz deyapti. O'zingizni shu hayotingizni tartiblab planlashtirib deyapti. BaarakAllohu fiikum. So this is our listening for today. I know it's been a little too long, but you know, if it's beneficial, if it's worth it, I'm happy. So comment down below what you want to change in these classes. Probably, I don't know what have benefited you the most. I would be happy to change it if you're willing, if you want, if majority of you want. So all I want is for these classes to be as beneficial, as fruitful, as useful as possible. So I am willing to listen to your comments and feedback and change upon them, inshallah. Okay, BaarakAllohu fiikum. Mana shu bugungi listening va analiz darsimizni tugashi edi, yakuni inshaalloh. Kommentariyada iltimos kutib qolaman. Fikringlarni, nima yaxshi bo'ldi bu darsda, nima yaxshi bo'lmadi, qanaqa qilsa yaxshiroq bo'ladi. Men bu darslarning sizlarga maksimal foydali bo'lishini xohlaman. O'shaning uchun kommentariylarni eshitib, ularni xulosa qilib shu darslarni o'zgartirishga ham tayyorman inshaalloh. Maksimal foydali bo'lsa bo'ldi. BaarakAllohu fiikum. Xo'p, bo'ldi shu inshaalloh. Keyingi darslarda ko'rishguncha, endi bilmayman, like bosasizlarmi, ulashib qo'yasizlarmi kimlardir, ko'proq odamga yetib borsin, ko'proq odam foydalansin bu narsalardan va hokazo. Inshaalloh keyingi darslarda ko'rishguncha, BaarakAllohu fiikum. Assalomu alaykum.